Everything has its limits, whether it's a real-life object or a video game. If you go too far, it breaks. So in this video, I'm gonna try to see just how far I can push Roblox before it breaks completely. So when you're playing a game, you have a character with a position in the world. This position represents how many stats away you are from the world origin. Now, the world origin is the center of the in-game world, and my goal was to go as far as possible from the world origin and see if I can still make a fully working game. The question is just how far can you actually go? Is it 100,000 stats? 1 million stats? 10 million? 100 million? I have no idea. So let's find out. So first, I tried to go 100,000 stats away. Now, of course, walking that far would take forever, so the only option was to teleport. So I made a script to do that, and apart from some weird visual glitches, the game still worked pretty well. So I tried to go to 100,000 stats, 300,000, 500,000, even 1 million stats away. However, when I tried teleporting beyond 1 million stats, well, it didn't work. For some reason, the game would teleport me right back to 1 million stats. Now, even though I couldn't teleport, I could still walk. So in theory, if I just walk, I should be able to go beyond 1 million stats, right? Well, to test this theory, I made a huge runway, then made my character really fast and just started running to go as far as possible. However, I quickly realized that there is a much deeper issue, because no matter how much I walked, I always end up at the exact same position. Wait, what? So after some experiments, I found that that's because the game literally shifts everything to exactly 1 million stats. So that's it? Is this the furthest you can go in Roblox? Well, no. You see, when you create a new part in Roblox, this part exists both on the server and the client. However, when you create a part on the client, only that client sees the part and the server sees nothing. Now, why am I telling you this? Well, anything that's created on the client can, for some reason, exist beyond 1 million stats, which means we can now go even further. So now I was able to go from 1 million stats all the way to 20 million, which is great, but this created even more complications. The game was barely working, my camera was stuttering all the time, the whole game looked like a complete mess, but the biggest problem was that I could only move left and right. And I had no idea how to fix this. And if you combine this with all the other problems, I was kind of ready to give up. But then, by a complete accident, I tried teleporting the player to a different position, and that actually worked. No way! So, with this revelation, I made a script that would teleport the player by a small amount to make him move, which is great, but there is still the question, how do we go further? Right now, this is 20 million stats, and the further you go, the game gets more and more unplayable. So basically, I kind of got stuck at 20 million. Yeah. Not great. Because I didn't know how to go further, I instead tried experimenting with different game ideas I could make, like an obstacle course. Turns out that's a horrible idea. Bro, holy... Okay, you know what, I take this back. This is no... You know, I thought this was going to be fun, but the fact that I can't even complete one stage is alarming. Then I tried to make an FPS game, which was even worse, because first of all, the game looks like a fever dream. Second of all, you couldn't even tell you're holding a weapon. And third, collisions did not work for some reason. Wait, what? But after some time of testing, I realized something huge. If you look closely, objects that are bigger are less glitchy than smaller objects, which means that if you scale everything up, not only does the game look better, but it also allows you to go even further. Now that I've scaled everything up, the game is pretty playable. Okay, so let's see. So this is 20 million. So let's try to go 100 million. This is 100 million stats. I thought this was impossible. Okay, let's really bump it up. So let's go like 500 million. Oh my, 500 million stats away, and it looks pretty normal. Let's go. This is 1 billion. Oh my. Okay, well, it still looks decent. Okay, let's go 2 billion. There is no way. 2 billion stats away. Okay, can we go like, let's say 5 billion? I just got killed. I just get killed immediately. Okay, so let's try 3 billion. Nope, it's the same. Okay. Wait, can I scale it more? Like maybe 5,000? Oh, wait, whoa. Okay, let's go. Okay, I think we can only scale to 1000. Never mind. But still, I mean, 2 billion stats away. That's really impressive. Now, because the game finally looked decent and because I'm a huge fan of shooter games, I decided to try and make one again. This is 2 billion stats away, so the game should be completely broken. But it seemed okay, so I thought this was going to be a breeze. Well, the game seemed fine, but was, in fact, completely and utterly broken. Lightning? No. Shadows? Nope. Making a map? Good luck with that. Randomly levitating? Yes. And the list goes on. Wait, what? Why can't I select arms? Bro, I can't select anything. Even making animation is difficult. Now, the game I'm trying to make is really simple. You have a weapon and you just shoot other players. The problem is, how do you make a weapon work? Normally, you would use raycasting to do this, but raycasting has a maximum limit of how far it can reach. Exactly 15,000 stats. Now, that might seem like a lot, but because everything here is so huge, that's like finding a needle in a haystack. Because of this, I have to make like 10 consecutive raycasts just to hit an enemy that's few feet away every time you fire a weapon. Now on to making map. Let's say you want to make a wall. Normally you would just place a part and use these handles to resize it however you want. But here you cannot do this because the part is already at its maximum size. So I had to stack like 50 parts just to make a wall like this. Because of this, I only bothered to make a very simple map. That's it. The game itself is far from perfect, but at least I can say that I was able to make a game at literally 2 billion stats away from the origin. That's right, try and beat me. God, I am so done with this game. Like, this is crazy.